Hey, and welcome to the Stylus League, episode 82. If you are new to our show, my name is Mike Thompson. I am joined tonight and always by my buddy Bradley. And every month we take we bring you good creative goodness, good goodness. We will take a topic and sculpt it every week and go from zero to finish, hopefully within the 4 weeks, or get as close as we can. We're also joined by our good sidekick and trusty companion, Raul, who's going to be manning the chat, making sure that we don't miss any questions. And we also have the amazing sculptor, Raphael Philips, joining us, Jehudi-san to some. So with that being said, let's go ahead and kick to the show.
It's the Stylus League. Mike and B pitching the pen, making pitches ascend to the highest ring. The league. Raul running the scheme. Tune into the program and why receive. Yeah, we dropping these seeds. Art over everything. Drive the dream.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's up, guys?
How's everybody doing?
You got that coffee goodness? Is that coffee goodness in the cup?
So I got the booch. Any of y'all do the booch?
I was wondering if it was like sangria or something. It's looking very
no sangria. No, not white wine. There's no alcohol on the show during the show. That is kombucha.
Wait, that's a thing?
Oh, that's a thing. We've had some wine.
Never said that's a
before
thing.
you. We've never. That's not a thing.
No. We always leave that door open.
Yeah.
That was
on the show.
That was definitely pre-monetization. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to the Stylus League. Guys, the theme that we're working with this month is Spawn. For everybody who doesn't know, and as Mike mentioned, every month there's a theme that we throw out there. We either bring on guests or we don't. And Bradley, Mike, and this month's special guest, Raphael Philips, worked their darndest to get the best model out that they can within a month's time. With that being said, I know some of you guys are sculpting alongside. If you're doing that, please go ahead and drop that in your work in progress 3D in the Discord, and we'll make sure to spotlight some of our favorites here during the What's Good section. So with that being said, Bradley, what are you working on right now?
I'm working on getting to the bottom of this coffee mug, but so this is not excuse the mini cape. I wanted to at least get an idea of what my guy was looking like with a cape. So for tonight, I'm gonna fix this skull thing. I'm gonna actually remake his belt skull. I'll probably start to put his chain around his waist, and I may rethink this gauntlet a little bit, but that's what I'm doing tonight.
Okay, where did you end up the last stream? Did you have a save point that you could show us?
Yeah, actually I do. Let me load that.
Is he rocking the pasties, or it's just you got to readjust that white part?
Oh, I changed his body type from the last time I did it. So this is kind of where I left off last week. So if I do this, Shift S.
Beefed him up a little bit.
Beef up a little bit.
Okay. It's looking good, man.
Yeah, it sure does. Good progression. All right, great. And so then what are you working on? What are you working on specifically this week?
Today I'm going to clean up the little skull that's on his belt. I'm going to give him a different skull here, and I'm going to do a chain, and then I may quickly I have another idea for this gauntlet, and I might try to block that out.
All right, cool. Looking forward to it.
All right, cool.
All right, Mike, what about you?
Sure. Okay. I am working on Classic Spawn, and I think when I dropped off last week, I had pretty much the body figured out. Here, let me turn on perspective so he doesn't do that. So I'm not married to that thing. It's probably going to be more like this. Okay. And I had the little cape piece thing. So if you tuned into my ZBrush Live yesterday with Bradley, I got a pose going on, which is this guy. right? Which is, it looks good from the front. The other sides are kind of whack. I don't love them. So I decided to maybe swap that out a little bit. So I'm thinking I'm going to go more with this one, maybe, with the cape and have him looking like he is doing some stuff. I'm going to change the hands, obviously. But tonight, my goal is to add chains, all the accoutrement, as they say in the hood, chains, cape, pouches, all that stuff.
I think you and I grew up in the same hood, Mike.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Speaking of which, let me rock the ice.
Put that
ice. I'm rocking that ice, baby.
Put that chain away.
Mm-hmm.
No, rock it. Don't. I keep saying, don't let nobody dull that sparkle.
That's right.
And then our special guest, Raphael Philips. Raphael, how you doing, man? What are we working on today?
Nothing. I decided I'm not doing this anymore.
All right, cool.
Giving up.
And that's your prerogative. We just won't show the camera on you.
Yeah.
I am working on trying to block in. So I don't think I had her pose last week. This is what I had last week. It was kind of trash. So I touched it up a little bit. Gave her a pose. Because the hair from this gave me the idea of what I wanted to do. So I think I'm just going to try to figure out the rest of the composition and start just like getting the rest of what I want in here, like her wraps and maybe like some sort of base. So then I can just kind of focus in on finishing it up. So basically the rest of the composition and start refining.
Okay. Loving that anatomy, dude. Her upper body is everything. I'm digging that.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Strong ladies,
Yeah. All right. So and so what exactly are you working to accomplish today?
Oh, just getting so just the rest of the composition in here, just like some of her wraps. Like currently this scene, I don't want anything in here that's a dead end. So just the rest of the base of what this is going to be, the rest of the things that are going to be in this scene, and then just refining on that.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm loving the pose.
Thanks.
Loving the pose. So, gentlemen, pencils down. We can go ahead and begin work. And we're gonna go ahead and go over to chat here for a second. Ram says, "Stylus League, what's up?" What's up, Ram? Then we have Ben on here. Ben was actually just kind of talking back and forth a little bit, but then eventually got to, "Hey, peoples." Hey, Ben, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a great Friday. Jamie says, "Hey, dudes, how's it going?"
What's up, Jamie B?
Jamie, hey. I saw the spawn that you got going on. We'll make sure to pop that up a little bit later on stream. We have Orlando. Orlando says, "Hello, guys. What's up?"
Orlando.
What's up, Orlando?
What up?
And of course, we have Marikat jumping in. Hey, Marikat, how you guys doing? Sorry, I didn't do the Marikat voice.
Wait, you got a voice?
Not there yet. Yeah, I have the dial too much on the bass a little bit, as what Mike mentioned earlier.
Like Howard Stern over there.
Hey, man, you got to make it sound good for the peoples. Attentive says, "Hey, Mike, Brad, Raul, Ralph, and chat. How you doing, Attentive Slug? Well, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday." Now, Sefman makes a good point. Spawn pasties, though. The little skull holding on to some rings. It's an idea. Oh, and actually, you know what we forgot to mention? Raphael, who are you working on? What's the name of that of the character?
Angela.
Angela. Okay. So another character from the Spawn series.
I think specifically she made her debut in Spawn number 9.
Spawn
Look at that.
number 9. Look at this. Didn't know we had Wikipedia here.
Hey, man. I said the character had an impression on me, so you know.
Yeah, well,
I wonder why.
it looks like you weren't the only one that Angela made an impression on. Stolo says, taking me back to issue 11, Under My Bed. My lord, great job. Yep, anytime you could throw back to those days, you're doing good work. Jamie says, "Oh, looking so good, guys, 100%."
Thanks, man.
Stepan says, "Raphael with that flex." And Fausto Tajeda, looking good, fellas. Hopefully I said that right. Fausto, I'm not sure that I've seen you on stream before. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. And welcome to the league.
Mhm.
Orlando's is saying, wow, Angela is looking amazing.
Thank you.
And I'll leave it there. It sounds like you guys want to talk. So Ben did mention Ram and I sat in for like an hour before this stream started. Rude not to say hi.
Well, I have news for you. Just got here about 20 minutes ago, so you beat me in.
You and I both. I made it at the buzzard.
I had to get that coffee, son.
And then Marikat says, "Ha! Not the voice." Yeah, don't worry. As the night progresses, I'm sure it'll start leaning more towards that direction. So, are you guys not familiar with kombucha? Is that just not something you're familiar with?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. I've never had it.
My wife drinks it.
I love some kombucha, man.
Tell me what's in it.
Kombucha is fermented tea.
Gross.
glad we had this. Glad we had this discussion. It has a lot of probiotics in it.
Ugh, healthy.
Yeah, really good for that belly, for the gut.
Gut health affects everything, including your mood.
Preach, Raphael, preach.
Yeah, I Southern California boy, so you know we know about.
No, you're not. No, you're not, Raphael.
Well, I mean, not
you are. Yeah, exactly. All right, don't forget your roots, boy. Don't forget your
transplant player. You a transplant? Don't ever forget it.
Just because you get out of the South, don't act like you forget.
That's right. That's right. Be more. Remember, son.
Winter made me forget the lack thereof. Because every time I feel cold weather now, I can't handle it. I grew up in cold weather, and now I'm weak. 60 degrees, I'm like, ooh.
What's cold weather? Can you define it?
Yeah.
Use it in a sentence.
Yeah, the thing that everybody else except California is.
Yeah. Well, no, we're in Florida. We definitely don't get cold weather here.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Yeah, we know. Ben says fungus juice. Yeah. But this one's got berries in it, so it's nice and tolerable.
And that makes it better.
Yeah, I specifically like the one with ginger in it. Ginger and berries.
I might put it in my hair, like they did on Coming to America.
Why you gotta play into it? Why you gotta play into it, dog?
Make me some homemade Soul Glow.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Why you gotta set us back in February, dog? That's the month we don't get set back.
Hey, is it? That was a great movie. That was a national treasure.
Sure was. Not the second one. But that first one was definitely great.
Although I will say that I did do a little something for the second one, so I'm not gonna talk about the second one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I can. Not amazing. Ben says,
I'm like, Mike, yeah. I don't think it saves the movie.
It doesn't say it does not save the movie.
No.
Speaking of not amazing, did anybody watch Blood and Honey since we talked last?
No, it got a 4 on IGN though.
Wow,
4 out of
4?
what?
Surprised it got 4.
4 out of 10.
I thought like a 4 out of 100. Like
4 out of 5,000. They
Yeah,
were being kind.
4 out of 10. Ben says Canada got reminded of its fall summer with a few millimeters, 1/4 of an inch in America land of snow. It's cold here. Yeah, you guys enjoy that, man. You guys enjoy that. I vacation in the snow just to come back and enjoy where I am a little bit more. Fausto says, I'm right there with you, Ben. Fausto, are you in Canada? Are you in Canada over there? Getting the cold, or are you just cold?
Weather here has been so weird, man. It's like so hot that I had to open all the windows earlier this week.
Oh, over here we had one day that was under freezing, the next day that was 78, the next day that was 50, and the next day that was 85. Like our weather here is being real temperamental.
It's bonkers.
Yeah.
We're living in some weird times, man.
Yeah. Ben says, "Oh God, Mike, you reminded me I have to see that abomination of a movie."
Well, I got news for you. I decided to watch reviews of it, and I saw that they are working on the Tinkerbell story.
Oh yeah, boy!
I believe she is a knife-wielding ex, either streetwalker or something.
Wow.
So yeah, they're going hard in the paint with some of your favorite childhood memories.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Yo, can't wait. All my peoples, us Hispanics, man, they love them some Tinkerbell. We love us some Tinkerbell, boy.
Yeah,
you find that at every car, man. My mom had Tinkerbell car mats, bro. Like Tinkerbell's a thing. It doesn't matter how bad that movie is. That movie's making money.
Oh no.
Why is that?
Why is that? I'll bite. I'll bite.
Dude, I wish I knew. They don't share those secrets with me. Because it's always the females, man. Like they don't share that. They don't share that with me.
That's just the thing.
Yeah. The only thing I know is that we get a little sun sticker with our birth certificate that we have to put on our cars. Like that's absolutely mandatory.
Interesting.
So Fausto says he's from Toronto, and he says freezing rain and down to 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Nope. Yep, have that.
Don't need any of that.
No, gracias.
I have a question for folks that are watching us tonight. Let me know if you watched the ZBrush Live yesterday with Bradley and I. I had Bradley on with me, and how you like the new format. Let me know what you think about that.
All right.
Nice, Raul. Way to just
good, great.
Let it get all quiet in here. You're supposed to like
hype
nothing,
it up.
Nothing. Okay,
thank
you, Bradley.
Yeah, they did an amazing job over in the ZBrush Live thing yesterday. You
have one job to do, bro.
It actually was a great show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it as a spectator. I enjoyed watching it. Jamie B says had to cycle home 12 miles after work today in an actual storm, 40 miles per hour winds, no sign of summer here. Jamie, that sounds like you're 95 telling your grandchildren what you had, like what your experiences in life were. You had to walk 10 miles in the snow to get to school every day, up a mountain, no less.
In my day, I had to.
In my day.
Actually, okay, so I got a little story.
All right.
The worst cycling thing that's ever happened to me. My dad used to, when he was alive, used to live in Ithaca, New York, because he worked at Cornell as a professor. So, one year, while I was in college, he was like, "I'm going to get you a job." He got me a job at the Cornell, the Ithaca post office. And the only thing that you need to know about Ithaca is ain't a darn thing there. Like there's literally nothing. It's about 6 hours away from New York City, and nobody cares about it unless you go to the Ivy League school. So that being said, I have to get up at 4 in the morning, have to ride, and this is during the winter time, have to ride my bike in the snow. And coming back from that job, I was so cold because it was going downhill. It was actually colder, like coming back in like at noon than it was going at 4 in the morning. I'm riding down a hill. I had to start wearing a balaclava because my cheeks would freeze.
Oh no!
In like a coffee shop to warm them up, but they were so frozen that it sounded like I had like a mental problem, and that's not, you know, like I'm serious. Like it was that cold, and I was just like, I have to do something better with my life. There's no, I'm going to college to better myself and still doing something like this. What's going on?
Now, did the road ever freeze over, or to an extent where like it was hard to ride your bike down the hill?
No. That's the crazy thing. It was never like, you would think there'd be other issues like the winter in general, but it wasn't that. It was just my face being frozen, you know. But it was just bad, man. And that's why I live in Southern California, because nobody needs the problem. Nobody. What is snow?
No, and I'm going to say this out loud with our Canadian friends on cold as a choice. Cold as a choice.
You look.
It is cold as a choice. There are warmer places. Sorry, cold as a choice.
Cold as a choice.
I mean, look. So when I went up, many viewers know I was in Poland for the winter. Yeah, very nice and cold. Actually, it got so cold that the floor, it wasn't cold enough to snow, I guess, but it was cold enough to lightly rain and freeze immediately on the surface. And I saw Alexis trying to go. I'm saying like the incline was like maybe a 10-degree incline, right? And the Lexus could not get up that hill. It was sliding backwards, and they had to get out of the car. Everybody was behind the car pushing it, slipping and sliding behind it. It was definitely something. We got out so that we could grab takeout for our wives. So I was with my brother-in-law. And we almost fell face first with all of our food. It was insane.
I'm cool, man. You know what? No, but cold is a choice. Like that.
I think I would have enjoyed. That would have been funny. Did you tape that?
Actually, we did. Believe it or not, you'll get it later. Awesome. Ben says, agreed. I believe that came after cold is a choice because that is the only correct answer to that. We have love the cold. I can put layers on. I can't take skin off. I mean,
look, yes,
and
sure. You're not doing it right.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I feel bad for everyone who went to college in cold climates. Fausto says, I wish originally from Miami, Florida, but ended up here for work. Oh my goodness. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I remember when I went up to live in Sweden. Actually, Bradley and I were switching places. When I first went up there, they sent me up in June, and I was like, man, this is great. I must have done something right in life. And I think literally September hit. Like the end of September. I'm like, is this snow? like what is this? I'm like, who did I piss off, man? A Puerto Rican from Florida? No, thank you. No, thank you. So a couple of people had mentioned. So Jamie mentioned, yes, great format and atmosphere from the two of you for the live stream yesterday.
Thanks, man.
Ram also agreed. Format was great, Mike. I enjoyed the stream.
Awesome.
Is there anyone new watching that wasn't a part of the Stylus League before the stream?
It's a good question. So while we're waiting for anybody to answer that, Mike, what do you got going on right now?
Just kind of figuring out some shapes of the cape. Just kind of pulling this poly mesh until I get something that looks interesting.
So, like, at what point would you say that it starts to really feel interesting to you?
Oh, and I'm happy with the pose. Like right now, I'm still like on the fence. You know, like I don't know. I think the chains are gonna sell it. You know, and then figuring out what the base is gonna help. But right now, this side is kind of not. I'm not feeling it.
Mm.
Maybe if I lean him forward or something. This is one of those things where Brad Grotman will tell me where I made my mistake, and I will follow the great Grotman to the.
I mean, speaking of which, the great Grotman says, "What's a Stylus League?"
I take it back. I ain't following that dude nowhere.
Yeah, back it up. Back it up. And Fausto says, so Mike, the question is, are you going to make the Morty skull for the chains?
Let's see, what now? The what?
So for the chains, are you gonna make the skull on the chains? You're Morty
yeah. You know what? That I actually
Vaughn has suffered enough.
So Bradley will never answer for me. I actually will probably. I'm going to at some point get a trucker hat on him and some type of a call out to some flannels for trucker spawn. So look out for that.
So we are getting the trucker spawn.
It's too good. I can't not do the trucker spawn, man.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Trucker spawn on its way. Maybe not Morty chains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like trucker spawn. What is the possibility that he's going to have a MAGA hat on?
Hey.
That's legit. That's a legit
How realistic you're trying to make this?
It might be, but I'm not answering it.
I'm low key.
No.
It'll be a different trucker hat. A
Right.
big bucket hat for trucker spawn, says Ben.
Right.
And our resident holy shirt. Hello, guys. Just checking in from Gus.
What's up, Gus?
What's up, Gus? How you doing, man?
So, Raphael, what's your process when you're thinking about poses and trying to land on something?
Here's my process.
So, like, how did you end up landing here? You were talking about the hair, how the hair inspired you for it?
Yeah, I think last session, I was starting to try to figure out the feeling that I was getting from this. And that led me to getting some motion in the hair. But, you know, when I was gathering reference for this, I had some pretty beefy ladies. And I wasn't sure where I wanted to go initially. And so it just felt like, especially that first session, I was just kind of all over the place because I just wasn't sure what I was doing. I wasn't sure if I was going to go buff. I wasn't sure if I was going to try to make my first, do a remake of the cover. But then I realized I kind of want to go just a little tough. And so the hair just kind of got me there. And so I just started looking for reference of some what I thought I was going to do, and stumbled upon a pose of like a lady holding a stick. And I was like, oh, that's it. Because I feel like with something like this, you get all the things that make Angela Angela. You get the hair, you get the Valkyrie stuff, you get the belt, but you can also have like I'm intending on having some of the like her ribbons hang from this stick, so it just can make small composition interesting. So it's just like, you know, what is the I guess the idea would be, what is the goal for what you want to do, and how much time do you have? And so the time and the goal, this pose lended itself to the time and the goal. If that makes sense.
No, it does. It does.
Sometimes I feel like I'm explaining myself, and I feel like I sound like a moron.
No, you definitely look. You definitely don't. We're shutting up so we can learn, right?
I'm shutting up so I can work and Raphael doesn't beat me. But if I learned anything from our time with James, it's that don't sleep on the guest.
No, they can burst out in any moment.
That's right.
Yeah. Gus says, "Hey Raul, doing good, loving the progress in the spawn sculpts." By the way, again, as a reminder to anybody who is just tuning in to the stream, if you guys are sculpting alongside and are in our Discord, drop a work in progress in the Discord so we can shout you out. I would love to see some of the other community spawn sculpts that are going on. Now, Bradley, I know that for your specific model, like the choice was a kind of last minute. How are you liking this specific kind of model that you're working on now that you've had a little bit of time with it?
Well, it's not armor.
All right.
I love it. Armor. Well, it's not armor. I love it.
This was one hell of a zoom in too. This is great.
Problematic.
So one of the things that I like, I had to like, I used to spend a lot of time sculpting things that I actually liked, and it kind of like hurt my progress, because whenever I got onto something that I did not like, I didn't do well. So I had to learn to, like, regardless of what the piece is, like, sculpt well. So now I have like this very like nonchalant about almost everything that I make. Like like as long as I'm in the I'm in the mood to do to actually work is the most important thing, versus like what it actually is. If that makes any sense.
Got it. So it's more about being in the mode to actually do the work, as opposed to whether or not matters. Whether regardless of what the subject matter might be. Okay. All right, cool. We have Orlando says, "Is it just me, or does Raphael's mic go mute sometimes?" I didn't hear Raphael go mute. I don't know if any of you guys did.
Yeah, I think it might be on your end, whoever that was.
Yeah, that was Orlando. Gus says, not to extra call him out, it's your stuff, Orlando. Gus says, "Raphael, that those female proportions are amazing. Love that she's not that skinny nor very muscular."
Yeah, it was. Thank you. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do it, and like I said, I think I figured it out. So, you know, got to put a little meat on the bones, and not trying to make Gal Gadot here.
I think okay. Anyway,
I mean, she's fine.
I'm not engaging.
Don't you take that?
Yeah,
Don't you take that,
I'm not engaging.
You know what? You know who else thought she wasn't Wonder Woman? James Gunn. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
I think he
fair.
made a bad choice. Personally, I think that's not a good call.
I
Yeah.
just read that Evangeline Lilly turned down the Wonder Woman job
She
before
been,
Gal Gadot got it.
She would have been great.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
I'm looking it up right now because I have no idea who that
She's
is.
the Wasp, you knuckleheads.
Oh yeah.
Wasp.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the woman who didn't think that the COVID drug was a real drug? Wait, what? That happened.
She kind of jumped out the window a little bit.
Yeah, I already know I got to do some finagling with this stuff now. But speaking of which, Ant-Man 3, second movie ever in Marvel's history to get a rotten score on Rotten Tomato.
Look, man,
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
that the
No,
only
I don't care about that. ZBrush just crashed.
is-
Sorry?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, no, I've heard bad things, and I might know bad things about that movie.
Yeah,
All I'm saying, enjoy MODOK, everyone.
I've seen what MODOK looks like. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
I was actually pretty excited for that. I was excited for Thor: Love and Thunder. I was excited for I was excited for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. There's been just a lot of missteps. Y'all already know how I feel. I'm not going to repeat history. Ben says Angela's physique reminds me of an aerobic instructor from the 80s. Not super defined, but also very athletic.
also the best aerobic instructors were in the 80s.
Yes,
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
it's true.
Mhm.
How you know?
Kyo says, "Hey, oh, actually, it's hello. Sorry, I was gonna say hey. I can't read. Masters. Let me get the rest of that right. Hey, Kyo, how's it going, man? Sukosma Art says, "Hey guys, awesome pieces. Though I have to say, Raphael's figure and pose is spitting fire.
That hot fire.
Hot fire. Yeah, it's good stuff, man." Gus says, "Thanks for the auto correction, Raul. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wish I could do the same for myself." Stepan says, "Thor: Love and Thunder hurt." And Fossil says, "Marvel peaked at Avengers Endgame," and I will disagree only because I really enjoyed the Spider-Man movie. No Way
I feel
Home.
like Spider-Man is lumped in there though. Like Spider-Man is still Endgame. Like,
I want to say that they still consider it part of that same phase. I don't think Endgame actually ended that phase.
yeah, Marvel is it's interesting. I'm very curious about what James Gunn is going to do because he could be in a position to really cause some chaos, and chaos is good for the consumer, if you ask me.
Exactly. Well, he's definitely causing some chaos.
Yeah. Was it Far From Home? It was No Way Home, right?
Which one? The last one?
The last
No.
one. Which one was it?
That one was No Way Home. No Way Home. Right? Far From Home? Who knows?
I don't
Stop
know.
putting here. Hey, spoiler. Pro tip: don't put home in all the damn titles.
Yeah.
That's a good pro tip. I like that. Because Wikipedia says Far From Home was the last movie in Phase 3. And so did Phase 4 kick off with
With the Spider, I think Phase
With
4
Spider-Man?
kicked off with Spider-Man. I don't know. I wish I understood what the direction was because they're releasing Flash, so I don't understand.
What for DC?
Yeah, for these from
yeah,
like
that
a,
confused me.
Oh,
So like
like
that
they-
really
they
confused
they-
me.
they cancel Batgirl, and that gives you the thought that they don't care about money, and then they release the Flash, and now they don't care about kidnappers. I don't understand. I just don't get it.
Now I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Because,
okay, cool. Educate me.
Flash, they're essentially doing Flashpoint, which resets everything. And that's how they justify the new direction. So, short of killing somebody, Ezra Miller, it's not even about these other, it's not about him being a terrible person, or them being a terrible person, pardon me, trying to honor their pronouns. It's about what the studio needs that story to do, and that's it. So if you've read that one comic, you can see that from the trailer that premiered during the Super Bowl. That's exactly what they're doing that comic exactly. Well, almost exactly, but yeah, it's not about Ezra Miller. It's about resetting everything in a logical way.
So they're pretty much using him to press the button.
Yes.
Well, I will say that one of the best DC animated films of all time is Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch that again.
Well, I did get a lot of with this. I got a lot of No Way Home vibes. So, like with the multiple Batmans, having Michael Keaton come back, so on and so forth. So it looks good to my untrained eye.
Yeah. It's Flashpoint for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, everybody knows. Let me just do something real quick. Hold on a second.
Is he taking over? Is he going face first?
I think he's going solo. I threw him on solo.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Everybody knows Mike Thompson does not support people who are canceled for doing terrible things. Okay? I just want to say that, and I want to make it clear. I don't do that. So, Ezra Miller, you're dead to me, son. That's it.
I like how you're doing that. Wow.
With the Morty, eyes.
That's the point, man. You're not supposed to say. You don't say that. I think the people watching will get that. You just ruined it. You ruined it.
That was nice.
Raphael, come on, man.
So Jamie says, despite all the bad press, etc., totally enjoyed the Flash trailer. That two words from Michael Keaton make me yelp with excitement. Yep, I'm Batman.
He does look dope. I mean, I can't wait. Despite myself, it looks better than it should.
Yeah, it really does.
I think it's gonna be a good movie.
I think so too.
Ben says the money is still coming in from Marvel. Disney won't stop regardless of ratings. Actually, no. Believe it or not, like Marvel's making less and less money on the movies that they're releasing right now. That's why they had to switch CEOs. Ben says Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. Yeah.
Home Alone.
Yeah. Home Alone.
Yeah, nice. There you go.
Yeah. That's the fourth movie, Bradley.
We should do that.
It actually makes sense, Bradley. Actually, that makes sense, just given how No Way Home ended. Home Alone.
So I watched Home Alone the other day, and somebody should remake that movie, but make it how it would be in real life. They would totally murder that kid. And it's just it's a shame to say that. And here at the Stylus League, we don't support that kind of shenanigan.
Yeah, we don't support murder at all.
0%.
But that kid would not have gotten away with all those hijinks, I think.
Oh no. What are these, marbles?
Yeah, exactly. It would have taken the top of my head getting burnt one time for me to catch that kid. Sorry.
No lie, just snatch him straight up.
Also, or we can just remake it with Joe Pesci from Casino.
Oh wow! Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I would watch that movie, Raphael.
Yeah.
That would be so dope. We can make Ezra Miller he can take over the kid role there. He could be. What's the kid's name in the movie?
Macaulay Culkin.
Kevin McAllister. I
Kevin.
don't even
He
know
could be
why.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. Yep, Kevin.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Did he say Macaulay Culkin? Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
that
that's
is
the
his name.
actor's name. Yeah.
His name.
Walt says Deadpool 3 will reset the hype button because they hinted at X-Men will be more of a part of it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're bringing in Wolverine.
But like, do you think Marvel, or let me say, not Marvel, do you think Disney is gonna let Ryan Reynolds do what he wants with Deadpool 3?
They already did. It's
They already did.
the first
Yeah.
R-rated. It's going to be the first R-rated Marvel movie.
You really think that's a go?
They did.
Wait,
It happened.
wasn't the second one under Marvel as well?
No.
The
that was still
person I
Fox.
work with Disney.
That was still
What do you
Fox?
think? What do you think they're gonna do?
Huh.
I-
Was that still Fox? I thought that was already under Marvel when they did
No.
the second one.
No.
No, it was
This
Fox.
is the first Marvel joint.
Okay.
But they're going to let Ryan do Ryan. I think they would have to with Deadpool anyway.
I
Yeah.
just call me.
How long until we get Deadpool? What was it? Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Remember that?
Yeah.
Did you guys read that?
Yes.
I feel like maybe that's what they're gonna do.
That'd be really cool. A good reset to that to me would be the proper way to end Phase 4.
Yeah.
Just kill everyone. Just leave it alone.
Please.
That's joking.
Yeah.
That's joking, guys.
Ben was saying that Far From Home was with Mysterio. Yes, it was. No Way Home was the last one. Walt says, "Sup, fellas? What's up, Walt? How you doing, man?"
Well,
Ben says, Flash has to be some sort of troll movie. Batwoman, no, but Flash, yes."
Yeah, because they need Flash to reset everything.
And
Batwoman's not saying anything.
it looked like Supergirl was in there too.
Yeah.
that was
She
a
looked
that was a nice surprise.
Good flip on that Flashpoint.
I was wondering how they were going to work her in because I did see that they were doing the Hispanic Supergirl, and I was like, oh, is she getting her own movie? How are they doing it? So it's this one.
Stepan says Flash because of the story. They're going to do a reset movie. Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty clear at this point.
That's-
Yeah, what Raphael said, that's actually the storyline. Even in the comics, was a universe reset button.
You know, it would be dope if they did this movie and then at the end of it, they made it the CW Flash. Grant Gustafson just becomes the new Flash for DC Universe. That would be so fresh, man.
Yeah.
What, you guys don't like him? Wait, you don't like him? Come on, man.
I like him. It's just that the Flash TV show is like definitely overstayed.
It's
its
done.
welcome.
Yeah, it's done.
Is it still going?
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
stopped
season.
watching a couple seasons ago.
This is the last season, right?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the last.
Yeah, I was about to say no, but I didn't realize that the season wasn't over yet. Stepan says, "Insert the more you know gif." Ben says, "As he play." Oh, so this was to your Morty chain thing about supporting people that are canceled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ben says with the Morty chain as he
And gets
plays with it.
And gets it.
Yep, and does his PSA.
And anybody that knows me knows I was heartbroken when all that came out about him, man. Why you do that? Also, why you do that after I already bought the chain?
I got something that will make you feel better, Mike. I saw a TikTok on Twitter of all places where the person was like, all you people worried that Rick and Morty is now going to be bad. He went through the best episodes. None of them were written by Justin Roiland. And in
I
fact,
heard that he hasn't been like he fell out with Dan Harmon a long time ago, and he hasn't been at the writers' table in like forever.
yeah. And like they were saying, I think even like some of the best episodes were written by women. So there you have it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So I
Hey,
think
listen, as long as we keep Kelsey Grammer's daughter on there as Summer, I'm okay.
yeah. Wait, I didn't know that was.
Yeah, man, that's his daughter, Fraser's daughter.
So, Mike, you should watch the YouTube vids of doctors going over Home Alone. Both were dead in the first 10 minutes.
I'm telling you.
Looks like Ben was a little frustrated. We didn't get the name Kevin initially.
I know. He's a national treasure.
Is he?
Well,
I mean,
today? Today?
Still. You know what's messed up? If I ever meet Macaulay Culkin, I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, Kevin?
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
I love when you played Kevin in that movie that one time." Bring up something that's like 30 years old.
I feel you, but I think I might say Richie Rich. Was that
Richie Rich?
Wait, was he Richie Rich?
Yeah, he was.
I think I would probably say, "Yo, Richie."
I always wanted to do that, meet somebody famous and just pull up like the oldest movie they've ever done and say, "Man, I love you in such and such."
Yeah.
I saw you and look who's talking now.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
That was your best movie ever.
That's the best movie ever. You were the baby.
You were the baby. You kind of plateaued with Look Who's Talking Too, but I'm just saying.
That was only my voice, though. That was only my voice.
Ben says, "Do the original Punisher kills the universe." Yeah, I think that would be really dope. Emmanuel Molina says, "Hi, everybody from Argentina." What's up, Emmanuel?
What's up, man?
Not cold where you are right now. Ben says, "If CW Flash came in, I'd want Green Arrow and Constantine."
Oh my gosh, no, Green Arrow.
Green
If
Arrow.
he would spend the whole
talk slow,
movie
dog.
talking about how he failed the city. Again,
I
in the
failed this
movie, there would be
office.
a giant scene with the entire city fighting on top of cars because that's what they did every season.
Every episode, screw this.
Yeah.
Season, like every episode.
We failed this city.
When I was on that island. Flashback.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Sorry,
sorry, man. I can't do him anymore.
No, thank you.
You know, and sadly enough, that was the height of the CW.
How dare you? What about Legends of Tomorrow? That Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, that garbage ass show.
that Jim, where it had the most believable episode ever, where they went back to the what was it, like the 40s or whatever, and what was the black kid's name?
Oh no!
Firestorm.
Oh no!
He walked into the soda shop, sidled right up to the counter, ordered a malted, and started hollering at the white girl, and nobody did a damn thing. I was like, "What's going on? This is not history.
What is going on?
Time travel is.
This is not how time travel works. Get out of that time period. It's not good for you."
This reminds me of the Time Haters.
Did anybody watch the most recent season of Umbrella Academy? I feel like I've asked that, but I haven't. I didn't watch it.
I didn't mind it.
It
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't great either.
Was that the last one? Are they going to do it again, or is it done?
Yeah, no, they're gonna do it. It ended on a cliffhanger. There's a season, 4? That's coming.
That would be 4, I think. Yeah.
I didn't know if they're going to bring it back or not.
Yeah, they are.
Look, I mean, I thought the first season was great. When I watched the second season, I'm like, this is good, but it really was just like the first season in a different timeline.
I actually
And
like
so-
season 2.
It was okay. It was okay. Like I said, it wasn't bad. Like I didn't think it was bad, but yeah. Hannibal, welcome to the stream. So
What's up, Hannibal?
let's tell that in there. Ben says I type in chat too much for the banter. No, man, you keep that moving, brother. Don't. Just like I keep telling Mike, don't let nobody dull your sparkle. You type. It is my choice to bring you up. Fausto says, "Wow, deep cuts with Richie Rich."
Right.
Smith can't wait for the Punisher film to be released in 2050. Yep.
Listen, you can't bring out a Punisher movie until you get his logo back, please.
Wait,
just
what
saying.
happened? What happened to the logo? Did they lose it?
Oh, they gave it up. They gave it up.
He no longer has his. It's been appropriated. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. He should. You know what he
Okay.
should do? He should kill all the people that have appropriated it and steal it.
Ooh, that is awesome, terrible thing you just said. That's
I mean, on film. That's on
oh,
film.
yeah, on film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On film, that would be a fantastic movie.
Like for a
I'll
second,
come to get my logo back.
clack clack.
So let Spike Lee direct.
Yeah.
Get my logo off the back of your F-150.
And by the way, Smith, I think this is the first time I've seen you on chat. Welcome to chat. Welcome to the league. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Just like Ben is, who says the legend of what? And I think he's referring to your Legends of Tomorrow.
Yep, it's a thing.
Make Believe TV says Wonder Twins. Make Believe TV, welcome to the stream. I also don't think I've seen you on here. Welcome to the league.
You're welcome. I would like to see a Wonder Twins movie.
Heck yeah. So, Raphael, what exactly are you working on this moment?
So like I said, I was trying to block in the composition. So I got her, her little staff in there. Got some flowy things happening here. Yeah, I think I'll have like a little back flap to kind of run this way, and then I want to start doing her little ribbons hanging from this thing, hanging from her staff. And yeah, then just start polishing. So yeah, I think, but my goal, I think I'm on target to hit my goal. So
Awesome.
yeah.
All right, great. So we have here, let's see. Emmanuel says, here I am sculpting Perseus versus Medusa. Oh, that's got to be great.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's got to be great. Also, guys, we're coming up to 10 o'clock where we're going to be doing What's Good. If you haven't already done so, if you are part of the Discord and are sculpting along with us, go ahead and drop your work in progress in the work in progress 3D channel so that I can kind of pull up and show what you guys are working on. So far, I think I've only seen one or two recent submissions. I know some of you guys are working on your own spawn models, so I'd love to see them. Just drop them in the Discord for post What's Good. Okay, so Lee Gibbons is on here. Hey Lee, he says, "Hey y'all."
Lee,
Hopefully you're having a great Friday. Ben says they did give Punisher a new logo, but it's not really good. he's also more of an antagonist now as he works with the Hand, I believe. Is that accurate?
Oh, the logo is terrible. I've seen it.
Well, outside of the logo, like, is he more of an antagonist now? Is he not like an anti-hero?
Wait, what's the difference?
Antagonist is somebody who goes against the protagonist in a.
Well,
so
wasn't he
it's a
always
villain.
kind of
It's a
that?
villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a
Oh
villain.
wait, he's a villain now? I didn't know that.
I mean that's what was stated. I can neither confirm nor deny.
The Punisher is a interesting character because I feel like the people that really like the Punisher have never read the Punisher. Like, the Punisher does not like a lot of people.
He's not a good guy.
Like, he doesn't like cops.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raphael, what you doing this weekend?
Yeah.
What am I doing this weekend?
That was a hard. That was a hard left.
Yeah.
Best segue ever. Bradley.
Well,
Bradley. Bradley.
Yes.
Bradley. Come on, give me some. Come on, I saved the show. I just saved the show.
Sorry, I'm just saying stuff, acting like y'all don't have a show to
I
continue.
just saved the show.
Yeah.
After I'm gone. Yeah, LA Art Show. A whole convention center filled with like contemporary art. Very
So Fausto says, I love the progress, Raphael. Getting some Frazetta vibes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sepan says, Punisher takes the registered trademark seriously. Dead. Seriously.
Nice.
You know what's crazy about the Punisher? And I promise you I'm not gonna get us canceled. The first season of that show was better than it had any right to be.
No, it was dope.
Surprised. I was
1 and
wow,
2 were dope.
It was dope. I liked it.
Yeah.
What was it I didn't like about the second one? Remind me. Was that just more of him with fighting Daredevil?
No,
They had Electro on that second season, right? Or no?
No, you're confusing it. Daredevil. You mean Daredevil or Punisher? Punisher 1 and season 1 and 2 did not have Daredevil in it.
They didn't have Daredevil?
It had more of
No,
that
Punisher
dark
was introduced in the Daredevil season 3.
Okay. For some reason, I
two?
thought the second Punisher, they crossed over.
No, that was Daredevil season 2 that you're thinking.
Yeah,
Oh.
so they introduced the Punisher in the Daredevil season.
Yeah.
But I heard.
So
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say favorite Punisher movie because we had 3 Punishers, right? You got Dolph Lundgren, you got Peter Jane. Is that his name? What's the name of the guy?
Thomas Jane.
Something Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
And then you got who's the other dude? We have one more Punisher.
Ray something.
Yeah, and he did like the Punisher War movie, right? That was the one that I
Yeah.
liked the best. That was
Punisher
dope.
War, that was in 2008. You have The Punisher in 2004, as well as The Punisher in 1989.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yep,
Damn.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've seen any other one but the 2004 one. And I actually really enjoyed the 2004 one.
I did too.
That's the Thomas Jane one, right?
That is
Yes.
Thomas Jane, yep.
Yeah.
I thought when that guy came in there with the guitar case and started singing his like death song to him, I was like, this is the hardest thing I've ever seen. That was such a cool scene.
Deep, I don't even remember all that. When's the last time you saw that? How do you remember that?
Years ago, but I just remember being like deeply affected by that because I was like, you found the Punisher and you're just gonna tell him how he's gonna die and then shoot it out with him. That's pretty cool.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like the thing to do.
So let me get to a couple more chats and then we can hop into what's good. Make Believe TV says one could turn into an animal, one could turn into a water-based things. Wait, did I miss context on this?
The Wonder Twins. Wonder Twins.
Oh, that okay. Yes, Wonder Twins. Oh, because Brad Groatman asked, didn't the Wonder Twins have a monkey?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, they did.
Ashley Adams is on the stream.
No way.
Yeah.
Ashley has come. Ashley has come to get Bradley again. Get him, get him, Ashley.
Get him.
She's being nice. She said something nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read what she wrote. Heart, eye, kiss, eye, heart. Thank you, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Thank you for it. And I did skip over for some reason. Linda Brown says nice.
Linda Brown is my mother.
You know, I wasn't gonna mention it, but I have seen some comments on some of the videos.
Yes.
So I recognize the name.
Hi, Mom.
And I did recognize, you know, one or two comments like, that's my boy. Love it. Linda, thank you. Thank you for hopping on stream and supporting your son in his endeavors.
Yeah, because my mom didn't show up, so
Your baby boy is doing good.
Yeah. Okay, so Emmanuel says he'll send some images. Great. So for the spawn submission, Jamie B says, "Hey Ashley, loved your last stream. My stepdaughter went wow when you pulled out the first feathers." All right. Ben says only read Warzone. Oh, only read Warzone, and yeah, Frank Castle is a word I can't use in chat. And this was to the cop saving thing. Woo, says Gus. Yeah.
We don't have to talk about that again.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So Ashley says, Jamie B, thanks, Jamie. And same to your daughter, Bradley. I need to learn how to read. I can't. It's just getting late. Bradley loves though too. Okay. Oh, she's throwing loves over to Bradley. Good. Yeah. Glad I got that. And then Ashley says, by the way, Mike, your spawn is looking sick.
Thank you, Ashley. I don't believe you. Thank you. This pose is whack, but whatever.
This pose is whack. Ben says Punisher was in Daredevil 2, season 2. Yep. People working through that. Ben says Punisher 04 was my favorite. As much practical effects as possible.
Yeah.
Can I say there's a scene in Punisher 2008 where the guy is parkouring and gets hit with the missile. It might be one of the greatest cinematic moments ever.
I'm gonna have to look that up. What part of that movie was it?
Just do Punisher parkour.
Punisher parkour.
You had me at dude getting hit with a missile.
Yeah, no lie.
For real. That's all I needed.
I offer no exaggeration here. It's rough with a missile.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out after the stream. I was on Ashley again. Ashley says, "Oh dang, okay, Bradley, your spawn is also looking dope. First time I saw it." And an all from Ashley. Linda says, "Hi, Ruff."
Thanks, Mom.
Yes. Yeah.
But guys, really, that's my mom. That is for real.
Legit, I know. Like I said, I've been reading the comments. I know. Frederick says, good looking lady, Ruff. Too many people are afraid of putting some muscles on their female characters. I'm planning on a Powerpuff Girls redesign this year, and they're going to be very muscular.
Yes.
That's a hot take. I'd like to see that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Frederick, are we talking 2021 Powerpuff Girls? Or are we talking?
Oh, what's that from the movie?
Yeah, from the movie. Did they ever actually release that? Because I
don't
know
think
that
it
there
ever
were
came
reshoots.
out. Yeah, I don't think it ever came out.
Yeah, I know that they decided to reshoot it. I'm not sure it ever came out.
Wait. Is it? There's a movie?
Yeah, live action. Right?
Yeah, there was a live action movie that was ready to come out.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I think it got canceled on its way out. Like I think it was a Batgirl situation where they were getting to release it. Like it didn't test well in like private showings, and they decided to nix the project altogether.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Frederick says, okay, you guys are gonna have to help me with this. Ivan Pavlisko has some great reference on his art station. It's all photogrammetry
Photogrammetry.
Oh, yeah.
of athletes. Yeah.
Who is this?
That was Ivan Pavlisko.
Oh, what was the person's name?
Oh,
That
that's
has-
Frederick. Frederick on the stream.
Oh, okay. But the art station was Ivan Pavlisko?
Correct.
Okay. Interesting.
Ben says the rocket launcher hit was amazing.
Yeah,
It's a gift for sure. Okay, Ben. So many good clips from the Warzone movie. There's a shot later. He punches a guy in the throat, and it just collapses.
Yeah. It's like the director said, "I'm going to make the American Ricky O story of Ricky." If you know what that film is, God bless you.
Yeah, that's interesting. But is it good enough for like me to go back and go watch it?
I mean, good. You'll enjoy.
Dot,
Good is a strong word.
love it.
Wait a minute, was that the one that had the bad guy was Eric Roberts?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
that was
not,
a
it's
that was a
not-
good way.
Says yes.
But it's entertaining. It is truly entertaining.
All right. And guys, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and drop a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It doesn't take much. Just clicky, hit the button. Share with any and all of your friends that you think would like the content. And just keep watching. We love you. We love that you're out here. Just keep watching. I'm going to read Ashley's and then we'll go into what's good. Ashley says, I'm sorry, I have happy fingers. Too many comments. Illy, guys, I forgot you read all the comments. Here, just for you, pee poo poo stinky panties. Thank you, Ashley.
Okay.
If you thought that was going to trip me up, you haven't
He's
been
like
watching the
Ron Burgundy,
streams.
Ashley. He'll read anything that's on the prompter.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. All right, so Bradley, can we start with you with what's good?
Sure. So my what's good, I'm gonna share a video. Is the music gonna drop out? But my helmet was shown in the Destiny trailer, one of the helmets that I worked on. When they announced Lightfall this week, the VDoc. So let's do this. Share. The music's gonna stop. Share screen. Window. Where is it? Here it is. So when
that's the helmet right there.
Yep. It's one of the things I worked on, and it's in the official trailer for the game.
Nice.
Very nice. Man.
Yep. There it is. Oh, that's a good close-up.
Yep.
And that's an exotic helmet, right?
Yep, it's an exotic helmet for the game.
Super cool, man. It's always exciting to see your work in the game and then like getting it, like to grind it to get your stuff.
Yeah, there was so much stuff. So it was like really cool that they were able to like I was surprised. Like there was a lot of Lightfall content. So for my helmet to be in the trailer was really dope.
That is super cool. What about you, Mike? What's good?
What did I do for What's Good last week? Do you guys remember?
It was not Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh yeah.
I think it was. That was his What's Good. Absolutely.
Was that what's good? That was what's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I talked about this yesterday, but it bears bringing up again. I don't think I talked about this on What's Good last week, but our friends over at Intel sent me a Titan GT laptop to test, and it's pretty dope.
I think that was your what's
Yeah,
good
it was your
Yes,
it was your
yes,
yeah, it was.
It's still good. It's still
good.
good. Son. The struggle is real. No, I was gonna show it. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna get it, but I got this.
Dude, it's your What's Good. It doesn't matter about nobody else. It's
Yeah,
yours.
well, so anybody who paints their statues has probably looked at let me go get it real quick. Hold on a second. Let me get this thing. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Man, sometimes that man don't even know what day it is.
All right, so I painted my dude and I got all my paints and everything. I want to start doing dry brushing, but one thing that I noticed when I'm doing dry brushing is that, the whole idea of doing it is you take the paint, put it on your brush, and then you get as much of it off as possible, and then you lightly go over whatever it is, and it picks up the highlights. But I use a paper towel, and it takes off too much paint, right? So it's off of the brush, and then you're wasting paint. So I went on to there's a site, an artist named Artist Opus, and I got one of his boards here that I primed today. It originally looked like this, but the good thing about this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's textured. It has his logo on there and everything. It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
But the good thing is you put your paint on there. You put a little bit of water on your brush, and then these little textures will knock off the paint for you. And then you paint your statue or, your Warhammer guy or whatever. And it does a really good job. So this thing I think he's in the UK. I'm not sure, but he's got brushes. He's got, these custom things and really high end stuff. So that's what's good for me this week.
All right. Nice. And what about you, Raph? We got the what's not good before the show, but do you have a what's good?
What's good this week? I found
Those is good, son.
that one of my favorite sculptors happens to be a man named, just as a sidebar for everybody listening, happens to be a Japanese man named Takahiko Takeya. He is coming out with a new book based off of all the designs that he did for Studio Ghibli. And so, like, if you guys have seen maybe somebody within the past, let's say, year and a half, did like what looked like a movie reproduction of Nausicaa's outfit, and it was like in some museum in Japan. That's Takahiko Takeya. So, phenomenal artist. I love anytime there's a new Takeya book, and it seems like there's about to be a new one. So, yeah, money will be spent.
Money will be spent. The threat of spent money.
Mm-hmm.
So when does the book come out?
I want to say, I think it's going to be in March. I mean, I literally just found out about this today, so probably going to either hit up Amazon Japan or eBay. Like, that's or Kinokuniya here, but it's yeah, it's he's one of my favorites. It's he doesn't even do digital. He just does like kit bashing garage stuff, but he's phenomenal. Just arguably one of the best living sculptors of that type. So,
Well, I'm excited to take a look at that book.
yeah.
Yeah, that I like a lot of the Studio Ghibli like stuff. So, and you mentioned he did the big Attack on Titan statue. Is that did I get
Yes.
that right?
Yes. So, gosh, I'm forgetting how long ago that was, but he's done the Attack on Titan statues, or a big Attack on Titan statue. He's done, for any of the Godzilla fans, he designed all the stages of Shin Godzilla.
I still
Okay.
need to see that. I want to see that so bad.
It's an interesting movie. It's
Hard to
not,
find, man.
I think you can get it on Amazon.
Can I? But can I watch it on demand or I have to buy it?
You might have to rent it.
I mean, I don't mind renting it, but I've only seen the options to buy it.
I definitely did not buy it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And my what's good is all of you guys.
Oh, you care, Bear.
So that's why I want to highlight some of the art that's come out. So as I mentioned, for some of you guys are actually doing some work alongside us. I wanted to highlight a couple here. Oh, whoops! I brought Bradley up in solo. I'm going to bring myself up in solo and switch this out to my screen. So the first one here is some work, I believe, from Brad Grotman. This is kind of like a 3D comic book cover.
That's very fresh. You got to show the source material and then show it from the front to really get the full effect. Did he post it?
This is the source, right?
Yep.
So that's the source, and then
that's the sculpt.
This is a sculpt from the front.
Very dope.
Yep. Cool. Yep. And then that's the side view there. You can see all the details coming in. Super cool. We also got a submission here from Jamie B. So Jamie, this is Gunslinger Spawn, right?
Oh wow.
Nice.
So check that out, guys.
Swag.
Check that out.
Gunslinger swag right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is with the hat on, right? Looks like hat off here. Alternate version of them. Loving the stitching on that. I think the direction looks really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Good, man.
And then last but not least, we got one that came in here. And this is from, what is that? Chinese? And this was thrown up. I think this is is this the reference or is this the paint? No,
that's the,
no.
Wait, is this the reference?
Nice.
Go down. Is it? That might be the. Okay, I think that's the reference.
Yeah. Bring that up. Some
Is
really cool. Huh? I'm sorry.
Is there another one, or is it just those two? Okay.
Yeah, it's just these two for this specific
Nice start.
one.
Start.
Yep. So everyone, we love it when you guys are participating alongside us. So keep up the great work as we continue the series into February. We will continue to display the community art. And I will say that is my what's good.
Very good.
And it looks like that one was Stepan, the last one.
Nice.
Did I say your handle right, Stepan, in Discord? Okay, so let me catch up with chat. Okay, so I was asked to read this. Rubber baby bumpers.
Of
Okay.
course. Yeah.
Stepan wants me to read the PP poo poo like a stone cold killer. We're actually going to leave that for an exclusive Patreon episode.
There you go.
Front and center too. Great work, Brad. Yeah, so that was talking about your helmet, Bradley.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Stepan says, "Oh wow, the only piece of armor that made me go, that actually looks cool." That again is to your helmet, Bradley. Again, we're catching up with chat right now.
Thank you.
Jamie says that must be a good feeling to see it, Bradley. Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either.
Gus says, "Nice, Bradley."
I actually was not a fan of that helmet. But
okay.
I'll take it.
But here we are. Yeah, so let's see. So no, Ben, it doesn't look like Mike's What's Good was an airbrush. But is that something you're looking to get at some point, Mike? An airbrush?
I have one.
I've got a few airbrushes actually.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, they're not new. I have people like get on me when I show them on Instagram, but I have two Iwata HPs. One is a HPC, and I don't know what the other one is, but I love them, and I've had them for a super long time and kept them clean, and they do an amazing job still. So yeah,
okay.
Love my airbrush.
So Frederick has a legitimate question. Frederick's asking, is that bottle huge or are you tiny? And I'm going to say to that, both. This is 3.78 liters or 1 gallon in freedom units.
In freedom units.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, so it is a large bottle, but I am also a bite-sized human being. Ben says, from years and years of painting Warhammer, I've loved to use makeup brushes for dry brushing. The softer hairs help with the spread and gives a softer result.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking. So Artist Opus has some specific dry brushing brushes that are very pricey, and everybody online is like, yeah, get makeup brushes. So I have some of those, and I also bought the what is it, War Paints, the Army Painter set. So I'm excited. I like those two, the Army Painters.
Okay.
And they're much cheaper.
Yeah, they would be one day.
Spend my money on paints.
Yeah, Jamie does says Artist Opus brushes all the way. I love them.
Yeah, they're probably really, really good, actually. But you get what you pay for.
That is true indeed.
Like, how much do one of those brushes run for?
It's the one I was looking at is a set, and I want to say the set was like either 2 something or 175, something like that.
Hot damn. Okay.
Yeah, plus shipping.
Yeah, I'm looking at them now.
Yeah,
I'm looking at them now. Jeez, man.
Yeah, but I mean, they look like they'll last you a lifetime if you take care of them.
They sure as hell better. They sure as hell better. All right.
So the guy that has spent countless thousands on DS stuff.
On DS stuff? What do you mean DS stuff?
I don't know. I didn't know what to say. Pokemon stuff. What works better? Whatever works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pokemon actually does work. I did drop like 10K in Pokemon cards in
Oh,
2020.
no.
So yeah.
We're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be giving out Raul's address after the show, by the way.
Yeah.
You're in the
No.
area.
Wait, whoa.
Won't help
In the
nobody
Patreon
today.
episode.
Yeah.
In the Patreon episode.
Yeah,
Won't
yeah.
help
Give it
nobody
up.
today.
Anybody wants to go get them. I got yelled at for that one time, showing off my gear. They're like, somebody knows where you live. They're going to come take your stuff.
They're gonna come take your ish.
I know.
That's
No.
funny. So a lot of people commenting on the models we showed from the community. Yeah, Brad says, no, that's my sculpt. Yeah, we know. We gave you credit for it. Sorry. Brad says, Jamie, that gunslinger is looking awesome. Smith says, dope. And Ben says, love the strut. All good. I try to keep my internet names as unpronounceable as my real name. I love
Mission
it.
accomplished.
Yeah, mission accomplished. Way
As
to
a person
succeed.
that goes by Jehudi-san on all socials, I can relate.
Yeah.
Can
about
you
How
double
did you- yeah.
double
Yeah,
click
about that.
double click
About
make it
that.
you big screen?
Why?
How and why?
Because Zone of the Enders 2 is maybe one of the greatest games ever made. I loved it so much that my moniker, since that beating that game, has always been something with Jehudi, which is the robot from Zone of the Enders.
Zone of Enders was a good game.
Was a good game.
But
That's a Kojima joint, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically,
I think it just came from the studio, Konami Studio, but I don't think it was a Kojima
Oh, it wasn't.
game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah,
he's
you're right.
producer on it, but like, you know,
Zone of Enders is a video game franchise created by Hideo Kojima.
Oh,
And
okay.
Konami. Yeah.
2 was, I think, Shuyo Murata, maybe, that directed. Anyway, it's a great game. You know, like Angela, really shaped a young Raph.
There you
Different
go.
way, obviously, but-
All right. So let's see here. Let me catch up with chat. Hannibal says Punisher Dirty Laundry brings back Thomas Jane, Punisher, and Pure Dope. Is
Wait,
that like an
there's-
actual thing? Like, is that
Is
a
there
movie?
another one coming out?
But didn't he self-fund one? I think that might be his self-funded Punisher.
Oh.
Because he wanted, I know he wanted, like, he goes to Comic-Con. He enjoyed playing the Punisher, and he wants to do the Punisher again. Or did at one point. But
I'm a Thomas Jane fan. He's dope.
Yep. Love me some hung. Dirty Laundry.
Pretend I didn't hear that.
Dude, that show was great. I actually really did enjoy Hung. Like, I know I made it as a joke, but I actually legitimately enjoy that show.
Bradley, what are you doing this weekend?
wow.
No, don't you dare.
Don't you walk
dare.
away from him.
Don't
Don't
you
you walk
dare.
away from him.
I'm Klingon turning my back on you right now, Raul.
Man, when everybody was jumping on him for Morty, who was there?
You were. I'm not a good friend.
MJ Scope says,
You're
I
being a
always
bad
meant...
friend, Mike.
Oh, jeez. I always manage. I have to do it in my voice because that's the only way that it works. I always manage to join the stream at the perfect time in conversations. What's good, boys? Says MJ. Hey, MJ, welcome to the stream. Ben says, I got a pack in for the night, gents. Aw. Have a great night, but I gotta book it. I'll keep working on my piece more for next week. later, everyone. Good night, chat. Ben,
See you.
thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks again.
Yeah, thanks for being such a great member of our community. We always appreciate you.
Have a great
Some
community.
some people. I'm sorry. What was that, Ruff?
You have a great community.
No, I agree. These people are amazing.
Very, very nice.
Orlando says, Mike, can you explain your process of making the cape?
Yeah, I'm actually Ashley Adamsing it right now. Just kind of taking the plane and stretching it out as far as I can, and then adding a subdivision and then stretching that out as far as I can. And when I get to a point where I need more detail, I'll just add another subdivision. But I don't know exactly what I want, but I do know that I want it to be very flowy on him. And I'm still between this pose and this pose. I don't know which one is the better one, but I'm not giving up on this guy. It's this guy yet. I feel like there's something to this. I do want to print this thing out. So
Yeah, the one to the right gives me like luchador vibes.
oh yeah, like he's throwing somebody up against the
Yeah, like he's getting ready to throw someone against like the sides of the ring.
Yeah. I mean, truth be told, I'm not in love with either one of these. I love the silhouette on this guy from the front, but I don't like it in any other angle. So maybe the cape will hide some of that. I don't know. Don't know.
Okay. And then we have Jamie says recommend brush soap to treat your brushes, and they'll love you for a long time.
So that's Jamie brings up a fantastic point. I was on Amazon looking for the right brush soap. Can you give me a recommendation? Which one that you have, Jamie? Because I want to buy some.
Use Dawn.
Can you use what?
Irish Spring.
Dawn.
I know, no Irish Spring. That is not gonna.
Yeah.
Some Dove.
I was being legit, like Dawn soap, like for when you wash dishes. You can't just use.
Listen, man, you guys are clearly a couple of Neanderthals when it comes to
tread lightly, Mike. Tread lightly.
It's okay to not know something, you know. Like,
it is not. It is not good to not know things. You must know everything.
It's okay. You know, it is okay. You know, not know something.
Not at all. I'm gonna Bradley's gonna talk about some tech, and I'm gonna give him some kind of really silly generic answer as the thing that he should use with this really nice tech.
Like what?
I don't know. I listen, man. Let's no follow-up questions on anything.
He didn't know where he was going.
Okay? I'm just saying, just go with what I'm saying, please.
You see. I genuinely like. I'm making a suggestion to try to help. You know, and you know he wants to. I've
100% been using hand soap, so that's what I've been using.
The dog has been doing the work. It's been putting.
I don't feel good about it, so that's what it is. And you guys are making me feel even worse about it. I want to use the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Jamie says Da Vinci brush soap. That's the one. All right. I'm gonna get that. Can I get it from Amazon? I'm gonna get it tonight.
Mike, I've been enjoying the heck out of some Harry Potter, some Hogwarts Legacy, man. Like, you know,
why wasn't that your what's good? You must not be enjoying it too much.
I'm sorry, my what's good was a personal thing that I worked on for months. I apologize. I apologize.
Hey, Bradley,
can we rewind back to that jerk comment I made a few minutes ago? Can we go back to that?
Bradley's like, oh, I got this 5-star game. I have my thing showcased on this 5-star game.
Yeah,
it's okay.
You should be talking about Hogwarts. You love it so much.
Hogwarts, yeah.
Dude, their stuff already shipped. All right, mine's coming next week.
I wanted to ask you guys. So I saw that I got to make a choice, right? So I'm either going to go with the Dead Space remake. Now, granted, I don't know that I ever finished RE4, and I know that that's like the Grail game. Everybody loves that.
Whoa!
I know, I know,
What?
I know, I know, I know. I don't think I finished it. So it's either going to be RE4. I'm only going to spend $60 on one game. It's either that, it's the Dead Space remake, or Returnal looks pretty dope. But
Returnal.
I heard it's like it's. I don't like the Souls kind of games.
It's not a
Yeah, I
Souls
don't
game.
think he's gonna do it. The Souls.
It's not. It's not a Souls game.
It's like a bullet hell shooter. I know, but I'm not really.
Bullet hell third person shooter.
I'm
with
sorry, but if you
Metroid-
die, what happens? If you lose, what happens?
I don't know.
Do you lose your? Does it do that thing where you lose?
Yes, it does. You start
Yeah.
over.
You start over. Yeah.
That's the Souls-like thing he's referring to, Raul.
Right.
That mechanic.
Yeah. Then no. But I really strongly believe that more people should have got Returnal. Returnal was an amazing game.
It looked dope.
Amazing game. Story was incredible. Everything would. I believe that game is extremely underrated. If you haven't already played Returnal, if you do not have a PS5, pick up the PC port.
Doesn't she learn by dying? Like she gets more like skills every time she does something and dies and comes back. Isn't that the whole?
So
like
it's
Groundhog Day a little bit.
It is like Groundhog Day. So you get more of the story as you progress. And yeah, it's amazing. The game's amazing. I'm not huge into roguelike games, although I've been starting to get into them a little bit more here recently. But that game was incredible, and I love that studio. Why I'm blanking on them now, but I love Super Stardust HD. They did Resogun. They did Returnal. They did another game that I'm playing quite a bit on Steam.
Flower?
I forget. Which one? Did they do Flower? I don't think they did Flower.
Flower was an indie game.
Well, technically, this is like a second party studio. I'm forgetting the developer though. What's the Housemarque. Love. If a Housemarque. I think Alien Nation and Zombie Nation were also Housemarque. Love Housemarque games. But Mike, I think you're saying between Dead Space and RE4.
Yeah, I'm a big Resident Evil guy, so I think I might have to do that one again. But Dead Space does look really dope. I love Dead Space 2. I might do that one. Actually, I don't know.
I do need a new game, and you're selling me hard on Returnal. I didn't even know though that Resident Evil 4 came out.
It's coming out
hasn't
later.
yet.
It hasn't
It's not out
yet.
yet.
No.
Okay.
The new Jedi game comes out next month too, so can't wait to play that.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. We know, Mike.
Isn't Atomic Heart out now?
Atomic Heart came out this week, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was going to ask you guys about that because that looked kind of interesting.
I'm gonna get on that tonight.
February 21st. So, what is that? Next week? Next Tuesday?
For RE?
No, that Atomic Heart.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, Atomic Heart is on Xbox Game Pass.
It'll be on Game Pass. Yep, sure will.
Pays for itself.
Sure will. Hey, by the way, Sparky Face is on. She says, "What's up, everyone? I'm busy with family stuff today, so lurking in the shadows, but I'm still here."
Nice. What's going on? Thanks for joining us.
Support.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Sparky. Hopefully you're doing well. MJ says Hung features a very young Green Arrow as Stephen Amell.
They.
I can't get over this name. Hung. That's a hell of a name for a show.
Oh, do you know? Have you not heard of that show?
No.
All right. We'll talk about it off screen. Off stream. We'll talk about it off stream. It was a Showtime show, but not that late at night, so it's fine.
Okay.
Pretty damn close though.
Yeah,
Pretty damn close.
Not that late at night, but yeah, the theme is actually pretty hilarious. Fausto says, I think we can all agree that regardless of all its flaws, the Spawn movie did a great job with the cape. When you say the Spawn movie, which one are you referring to, Fausto?
The only one that there was.
The only one? Was there more than one?
Spawn movie?
There's only one Spawn movie. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'm Punisher. I'm on Punisher. I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. Yep, I'm on Punisher. I thought, yep, you are correct. They did do that well.
So I'm going to tell you how nefarious the G word is. I can't say it because everything in my house will wake up. But I was talking mad garbage about John Leguizamo in the movie you just mentioned. Why did I go to look at my feed and I had 4 posts about John Leguizamo as the clown in Spawn in my feed from the original Spawn movie? So now it's not even a question that this thing is tracking all of my movements.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I mean, yeah, without a doubt.
Not cool, man.
Honestly, I would have got rid of it if I didn't always need to know what the weather was.
If I didn't get somebody to turn on this light right here, that the switch is right there.
For real. Like I don't remember the last time I hit a light switch, so I don't know how it turned my light on.
It's painful for me. It's painful for me to hit a light switch now.
I'm joking, actually. My buddy Tony Leonard used to do that. He would be sitting right next to the light switch, and he'd be like, "Hey, Alexa, turn off my light switch." And it would turn it off. I'm like, you mean the one that I can see right next to you? And he's like,
you can't do that because if you flip that one,
you actually touch lights.
Yeah,
I 100% do. I'm old school like that.
You're a barbarian.
I'm old school.
I'm trying to figure out how I can put my Iron Man on the system so I can stop pressing the button.
You mean the one you said you were going to flip? You were getting just to spite me, and you were going to flip it immediately.
I will.
You fell in love with it, didn't you? Just admit it.
Dude. Yeah.
Actually, so you know, the box that it came in, I moved it closer so I could take it apart.
Yeah, bro. Oh, you know what I got to do still? I think I'm gonna do it this weekend. I didn't do my unboxing of the Mall of Soka. Sitting on the floor in the box. I got to do that.
Okay. Yeah. When are you putting something up for that?
When I unbox it, I'm gonna record it, and then I'll do a short.
Cool. Good talk.
So probably this weekend. It'll be the Stylus League first unboxing video.
It's ridiculous how well unboxing videos do on any sort of social media.
Yeah.
Well, especially because Mike's one of the artists that worked on it, right? Like,
yeah.
So yeah.
So I did reach out to my good friend. If Brad is still in here, he'll appreciate this. My good friend Kadeem Hardison from Different World.
Oh yeah.
I call him that. We've spoken on the phone a few times, but I like to call him my good friend. And I gave him the pitch of doing a show he does these unboxings for Sideshow that are like my favorite thing ever. It's called Out of the Box. If you haven't seen it, watch all of them. But I was talking to him about doing something like that in this type, like a long format thing that could be associated with us. And then COVID happened, so it's like that's on the plate. I don't know where I was going with that. Raul, what were you gonna say? Hey, Raul, what are you doing this weekend?
Frederick says, I added a painting of my Powerpuff Girls in the work in progress 2D for those who are interested. They don't have their outfits on. So I didn't read your entire, I actually didn't read your entire message before I hopped into Discord to pop it up on the stream. when I saw that, and then I looked at the actual image. I was like, "That's not going on stream." They don't have their outfits yet, so excuse the nudity. I struggle with painting skin tone, so be nice. Legit, when all I saw was I added a painting of my Powerpuff Girls. I was just like, "Oh, let me pull that up." I'm like, "Nope, sure, not doing that."
We know those lovable little scamps.
Mm-hmm. Sugar and spice and everything nice. So what are you working on right now, Ruff?
So I think I got the what is it I'm looking for? The gist of what I want to say with this in there. So I literally just added this strap here for the sword. I mean, it's of course skimpy, it's a skimpy strap, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm just kind of looking at what I've done and just seeing if it works. I want to do more like bunched up chords like here, but I have to probably do that in Maya, and it's not going to bore you all with showing you that art surface stuff.
So why would you do that in Maya as opposed to ZBrush?
Because I do not know how to do spiraling fabric in ZBrush.
I think that's a good reason.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason. I'll be honest. It looks you are making some great progress, though.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Like I looked away from your screen for a little bit, and then looked back, and then all those ribbons somehow found their way onto our weapon, and now it's a weapon and not just a pole. Like
I'm really digging the arm wrap, or the leather piece that's on her arm, and just the anatomy, man. Like, kudos on that, dude. Like, I love it.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm starting to feel how to do this live streaming thing.
I was going to ask you. So I know, at first you were apprehensive. Now you're feeling like you're getting into the flow.
Yeah, I think it's. If I was to do this again in general, I think I would have to just really have a plan for what I want to do, because I really wasn't sure where I was going with it, and but then I kind of figured it out, and once I figured it out, it all came together. So it's just like, I think actually maybe not to have a plan. Maybe it's just more beneficial that people would see me flail once we figure it out. Because I really wasn't sure where I was going. So
yeah, I think it's been great for the audience to see that specific process of not exactly having everything laid out on paper, and then just kind of the process of allowing the sculpt to naturally come to. So we have a couple of people actually hopping into the chat now. Nathan says, late to the show, but glad to be here in time to see that Angela progress. Looking like she could throw down some WWE. Love the pose.
yeah.
And Gus is saying, amazing stuff, Raphael. Exploding mind emoji. Stepan says, curve deformer will get it done in ZBrush.
Curve the camera?
Curve deformer.
Curve deformer.
You open up the gizmo, you select the object, open up the moves gizmo, and then it pulls up that way. So hit the little gear, and you see the deformer. I can't read the words, but you should see one that says curve.
Holy shnikes.
So, but make sure you select whatever you're moving. I don't know what you
Yeah.
have. Is that the rope
Looks like
that's
you have the
selected right now?
shoulder.
If I want to get out of that, okay. How do
Go
you?
to the-
Oh, so then you can just go back and. Oh, okay. I see.
You can
All right.
mask the ones you don't want to move, and then just use that gizmo to move the ones you do want.
Oh, interesting. I see. I think I told you guys I use everything very basically, and now you're seeing like I didn't even know you could hit that former, like that little gizmo, the asterisk thingy. Didn't even know that was like a thing to hit.
So, Black Me says, "What's up, Stylus League? Let me tell you, from what I'm seeing, it's Spawn Mania this month. In Feb, it's been crazy. Even Todd McFarlane himself is going ham on his creation. National Spawn Month, baby."
Just like that.
That's how it's
How he said? Is that how he said it?
That is how he said it. It was done that way. Yeah. And then we got, hey, that Angela is looking delish. Delish. Got it on the third try. Thank you. Stepan says curve deformer is crazy powerful. Experiment with it. It pays off big time.
Okay. Thank you again. Because that's gonna definitely revolutionize some things for me.
Yeah, that's what's cool about being on here. Everybody learns a little something. So, Mike, are and this is actually my own ignorance, and I apologize. Is there another Pixelogic stream that you're on next week?
No, not this month, but I'll be back next month.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll get a little more Bradley action. We got some good response to having the format.
Yeah, might I say, Bradley, you did a fantastic job.
Like I've done it before. It's crazy.
Yeah, almost like you've done it before.
Almost like I've done it before.
Jamie says every day is a school day.
That is very true.
It is when you have kids, man.
Yeah.
Sure is when you have kids. Every day is indeed a school day. Sleeping to 9:30 in the morning is sleeping in now. That is sleeping in. So, I mean, I've been still on that Metroid Prime kick. Really enjoying it.
Oh, that's right. That just came out.
Yep, sure did.
I have a deeper question.
What is that?
Why is Nintendo charging $70 for their games?
They're not. They're only charging $70 for Zelda. And it's because, and here's the really crazy part, they can.
$70 though?
It's not going to stop anybody from buying it. I can tell you that right now. We're going to be bitching the entire way.
The correct answer is it's on the highest fidelity graphic machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's $70.
Look,
Yes,
man.
you can't get better graphics on a console at home than the Nintendo Switch. So
yeah,
$70.
It is going to stop 0 people from buying it. Don't get it wrong. They're going to be mad. They're going to be mad as hell buying it. But they're still going to buy it. It's still going to happen. $70 or not. They're still going to buy that.
Raphael, would you pay $70 for a Switch game?
Which depends on what game.
See,
any Switch game. Would you pay $70 on any Switch game?
Yes.
you're part of the problem, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
Me and millions of other people.
I know. I know.
Just so that you guys know, again, I get it. I understand what you guys are saying. I'm buying it. It's never even a question. When I saw it was $70, I'm like, huh. Like I just kept it moving.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
Well,
like
what
that's
Zelda
upsetting.
game? It's the new one, right?
Yeah, Tears of Kingdom.
But it's
not out
but
yet.
it's on a
No,
Switch,
it comes out
though.
in May.
But here's the thing: you're not paying. You are equating graphical quality with quality.
Preach. Let's go.
And that last Zelda game was better than.
Here's the thing. Bradley doesn't like fun, so he does.
Fair enough.
He does not like fun with video
Fair
games.
enough.
So, yeah.
I'm just saying, the other consoles have set a market rate for current gen games, and I think until Nintendo gets current gen, they should probably not participate in that market.
But who is making some of the best gameplay-wise, innovative, like creative risk, like risk-taking things?
Who?
Who?
Are you saying Nintendo?
I would say sometimes with these properties, they do more than most.
I would agree.
Publishers.
I would agree wholeheartedly. All
Sometimes,
day.
not everything.
In mechanics and gameplay, absolutely no doubt. Now, granted, Tears of the Kingdom is built on the same assets as Breath of the Wild, so that might be a little bit different, but I'm going to reserve judgment on that until after I buy and play the ever-living hell out of that game.
I'll put it like this. I was really, before checking out the reviews, I was about to drop 70 on Callisto Protocol. I heard that was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad case for 70. That's a bad case for 70.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like anything can be, as long as
I paid 70 for Returnal.
Okay.
When it came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that game does not have the legs that Zelda has. Great game, fantastic game. Definitely recommend it. Love the studio, love the game. But Zelda Breath of the Wild was more worth $70 than any other game I've ever played outside of maybe God of War.
Yeah.
And so also, I mean, along those lines, if you think about it, it's a single player game with no microtransactions. Like you don't see that anymore.
That's the gold standard.
Far from grace we've fallen. That's the no microtransactions.
Hey, but if you would love to purchase some great merch in Destiny Lightfall, go in there, season pass. There's some helmets there,
There's some helmets there.
Get you some.
I actually logged into Destiny earlier today to realize I missed an entire season. I'm like, when did all this? Why is it giving me so much exposition? I just wanted to pick up a Hawk Moon from Zur today.
Actually, I asked on Twitter, is it too late to get into Destiny?
Don't worry
no.
about it. I'll sing you something.
I appreciate it.
Not too late.
No, and the annual resets are always the best time to hop into Destiny. So Lightfall is going to be a great time to hop in.
And you know what? That's what a lot of people said. And I also got to say, the Destiny community, good people.
Yeah, I even have a Discord server you can hop into too. Help you get yourself right.
I gotta say, the combat in The Last of Us 2 has got me jonesing for that kind of, shooting in general. So, yeah.
Yes, Stepan, I missed the season. Yeah. So wait, hold on. Okay. So Sparky said had to pay nearly $80 just for Kirby. Wait,
Why?
Oh,
Sorry, that's
because
wild.
she's in Australia.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty standard pricing in Australia, is
Pretty
what Sparky says.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. My brother lives in Australia, so I know about the
I'm so sorry.
prices.
Stolo says it will likely actually be a finished game instead of a stuttering mess.
What was the stuttering mess?
Every other video game that launches in 2022, 2023.
Wow. I mean, look, Bradley, points are being made, man. I mean,
Oh, those are points.
I
Those are points.
I would say so.
One point is location. All right, can't control that. All right.
I do believe that they should have waited till the next console to up the price. But again, it's stopping nobody from. I have a mantra, and I'm a Nintendo fanboy. As a matter of fact, sitting right here, I'm already just primed and ready to pick up and start playing after the stream. So I am a Nintendo fanboy, right? But I always say Nintendo hates money. And this time they finally proved me wrong. They finally proved me wrong. Stepan says, damn, Raul, you actually missed out on one of the coolest seasonal contents they've ever done. Thank you. Yeah, it's fine. I do this with Destiny. I get really hot with the annual release. Maybe I'll play a season or two afterwards, but then I really die off towards the around like Halloween time is when I start to drop off like hard. Okay, so see, I told Maricat it was gonna happen. There it is.
The voice.
Yeah, the voice. And you know what? I think that's our cue, guys. We are at 11 p.m. So pencils up, and let's see where everybody finished. Today, let's go ahead and start with Mike. Mike, where did we land? So where did we start today? And where did we land with the model?
I mean, really, let's be honest, I've only been working on the cape the whole time. I did two versions of him, and I had the one cape. And this one is the one I'm kind of leaning towards. I did change his pose a little bit. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is get something that I can attach him to. Like I was thinking of maybe one of those the steeple part of the church or something like that, and have his cape and his leg attached to that so I can print it, because I want to print this guy out. The cape, okay. I have no idea, like printing that out in pieces and putting it together is going to be a nightmare, but I mean, I know I can do it. So yeah, that's kind of where I laid out. This is it.
I mean, not for nothing, I think the cape still adds a lot of dimensionality to the model, so you might be cutting yourself a little short. I think it looks great so far.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, and it looks like Nathan actually agrees. Looking great, Mike.
Thanks, Nathan.
That will be amazing to see printed.
Thank you.
All right, Bradley, where did we drop off with you?
So when we get off, I'm gonna probably rig him really quick so I can work out a pose. And yeah, that's my next thing. So I'm gonna pose him and probably retopologize some of this. I like the new gauntlet that I replaced tonight. Do a little bit more work on the skull and some chain work so I can get on the cape. But yeah, I'm gonna pose him next.
What are you gonna do for your pose?
I don't know yet.
Okay. So, guys, if there's any suggestions that you want to send Bradley as to ways that you would like to see the spawn pose, go ahead and drop them in the Discord. And last but not least, our special guest, Raphael Philips. Raphael, where did we end up tonight? As a matter of fact, can you show us where you started to where you ended?
Oh boy, can I show you where I started? Let's see. Did I? So started there tonight and ended here with just like the rest of the composition in there. You know, I have her little front piece here covering up the leg, so it's just like it kind of stands on its own. And then just started kind of filling in blank spaces and trying to make it make sense. So, yeah.
It's looking sweet, man.
It's
Where can I get one of those
great,
belts? Because I need that to make me look thinner.
Yeah. No, I think it's looking great. And when you show, I like when we see the before and after, because I think sometimes with you guys getting into it and just being in your head with the model that you're making, sometimes you don't actually understand how much progress you actually made. Like I saw that when you just popped up the model that you started with and switched over to this, like it's night and day for me.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm feeling it now. So, yeah.
It's looking good, man.
Yeah.
Both of you guys.
Yeah, so a couple of comments before we go. Stolo says the attitude is really coming out of that pose. Looking great. Jamie says awesome sculpts and great stream as always, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Stolo says King Spawn head looking especially dope. Nathan saying looking great, Mike. That will be amazing to see printed. I think I already went through that. So guys, a couple of housekeeping items to leave off. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and drop a like on the stream. It helps the channel get discovered. Subscribe to the channel so that you guys can see any new videos, live streams, shorts, and everything that we come out with. We do have the merch store, so go check that out. If you want to pick up any hats, shirts, etc., hoodies. The Bradley, I think, is already gone. I actually, if I recall proper, if it's still around, it's only around for like a day or two. So if you guys liked that big tie-dye hoodie with the Stylus League and Wild Style on, let me know. DM me, because I think that limited edition drop is now gone. Guys, if you're not a member of the Discord and you want to be a member of the Discord, there are links in the description below. We have a great community, as you guys have seen. And guys, with all that being said, thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll catch you guys next week.
See you guys.
Take it easy.
Night.
Bye.